Hey everybody, welcome back to Muck Club. It is Sunday afternoon, so it's time for our live stream where we taste test and review and talk about the latest trends going on in fast food and pizza and stuff like that. So today we're at Domino's Pizza in Marietta, Ohio, and we're trying their new promotion, which is called the Best Deal Ever. And is a limited time promotion, so you have to get it while you can before they stop offering it. And what it is, it's any size pizza with up to 7 toppings for $9.99 each. Now that is a bargain, especially considering when it's any size up to 7 toppings. That pretty much covers any of their specialty pizzas. But the catch is they don't, when you go call in to order it, and you say, I want the such and such pizza, and you name the specialty pizza, they won't let you do that. You have to actually go ahead and name what toppings you want on it. But what they did let me do, and I assume they will let you do also, is when you name what toppings you want on it, just name all the toppings that are on that specialty pizza you want. And as long as it's 7 toppings or less, then you can get it. So you're basically getting the specialty pizza for the price of $9.99 for a large or whatever size they come in. And that's kind of a catch and getaway around that little loophole thing. And when I first called in, I did have a little bit of difficulty getting a hold of them this time. Today when I called on the phone, apparently there's only 1 or 2 people working today. And so when it rang through, they put me on hold. Of course, they asked at first, is it okay to hold? And I was like, sure. So they put me on hold for a couple minutes, and then when they picked back up, I started to go ahead and describe what I wanted, and everything was fine till when I started to name what pizza I wanted, and I named the specialty pizza, and she said, oh, I'm sorry, we can't do that. You have to list the toppings that you want on it. I was like, okay, well, let me check the menu, and I'll call back. So I hung up, and I pulled up online, and of course, you can go through this a lot quicker if you just pull it up on your app or on the website and do it that way, but I've been having trouble with my card ordering it online, and I just find it's easier to just either call the store ahead and place your order and then pay for it when you go through the drive-thru to pick it up, or just go in, walk in, and pick it up. But if you order it on the app, you can just go through all the motions and stuff and not have to worry about being put on hold and stuff. But once I got a hold of the employee that was answering the phones. It went smoothly. She took my order quickly and got what I wanted, and told me it would be ready in about 20 minutes. So here I am. I picked up my 2 pizzas, and we're getting ready to try them out. But anyway, this deal also includes their new Parmesan stuffed crust. Now, I couldn't get these on these 2 pizzas. I couldn't get the Parmesan stuffed crust because it only comes on the medium pizzas, I guess. And I ordered large pizzas. So the stuffed crust doesn't come with that. But anyway, I did carry out, and I assume this works for delivery also. But the 2 pizzas I got, the first one is a Honolulu Hawaiian pizza. It's been years since I've had a Hawaiian pizza, which basically is pineapple. And so I tried that today. I got the large 14-inch with the, I'm not sure if I got the garlic crust seasoning or the regular, but it comes with ham, bacon, pineapple, shredded provolone cheese, and green peppers. And then the second pizza I got was the same size, the large 14-inch, and it's the Philly Cheesesteak Pizza. I was just kind of in the mood for that sort of thing. It's a little bit hot out today, so I didn't want the too heavy of the meats and stuff. I wanted something that was a little bit lighter, the creamy sort of stuff that would come on a Philly cheesesteak. Is better than eating extremely hot stuff on a hot day like this. And also the pineapple on a Hawaiian pizza is more appealing for this type of weather that I'm having here where I live today. So the Philly Cheesesteak Pizza, I got the hand-tossed 14-inch, and I believe I did ask for the garlic crust seasoning on this, but we'll find out when we open it up and dive into it. But the Philly Cheesesteak Pizza comes with Philly cheesesteak, of course, onions, mushrooms, shredded provolone cheese, just like the other one, the Hawaiian, green peppers, and American cheese. So it's got the 2 different types of cheese on it. And you can also, if you order on the app, even if you get the specialty pizza, as it comes, you can adjust how much of each item you want, whether you want it heavy with a certain item or light on a certain item, or if you want to just get rid of a certain item. Like, for example, I don't like the spicy stuff, so if something comes with the hot peppers on it automatically, I'm going to probably usually ask for them to hold those, not put them on it. And they're free to, you're free to do that. They encourage you on the app to go ahead and choose whether you want more or less, or to remove those items. And you can substitute items as well on that. But that's all done on the app, or if you call in on the phone, you just tell them exactly what items you want on it. And also, I'm trying their new slice sauce. On the app, when I brought it up, that they're offering this. It's a creamy and zesty sauce with a hint of Parmesan, is how they describe it. So I got several cups of that. And I know slice sauce, dipping sauce probably wouldn't go best for a pineapple pizza, or even for a Philly Cheesesteak Pizza. These are type of pizzas where you'd want to eat on their own without the sauces. But I saw that they've got the sauce, and I got to try it. So I'll probably just try that with one slice of each pizza, just to get a taste of the sauce itself, let you know how it is. But typically, those sorts of sauces are better with just plain pepperoni pizzas or cheese pizzas. But anyway, that's what we got today, and that's what we're getting ready to eat. The total came to $25.92 for the 2 pizzas, plus the 6 cups of sauce. And then I went ahead and gave them a tip on top of it. Now, when I went through they had me pay. I was going to pay over the phone in advance with my card, but she said, just go ahead and wait till you come in here and then pay for it when you pick it up. So when I went through the drive-through, I gave her my card and told her who I was picking up for, the name on it. And she went ahead and ran it and came back. And I was like, well, do you need me to sign the receipt to put the tip on there? And she said, no, I already ran it and didn't put a tip. And I was like, well, I wanted to give you a tip too. And she said, oh, it's not necessary. So I just went ahead and gave her cash as a tip. But anyway, if you get good service like they did for me, allowing me, even though they told me you're not supposed to get the specialty pizzas, they let me do the workaround. If they do special stuff for that, like that for you, or give you excellent service, like I said, they were really good on the phone. I'm not going to fault them for being busy and have to be put on hold for a minute or so. That's not their fault if they're busy. I completely understand. I work in the food service industry myself, so I understand that. But they did give me really good service. She was extremely friendly, took my order correctly, and I assume they got it correct. We're going to find out when we open up the box. But when they give you good service, give them a good tip. So that's my advice for the day. Anyway, here's the 2 pizzas and 6 sliced sauce dipping cups. The first one we got here, I'm just going to hold it up like this. Actually, I'm going to do it on this side. Now I'll hold it up like this. Now I'll go ahead and open up so you can see them. Ooh. Let's see. That looks good. That looks so good. Look at that. That looks delicious. And then here's the other one, the pineapple one. Oh my goodness. These look so delicious, especially this Philly cheesesteak one. Looks so moist and delicious. I apologize, I'm trying to finagle here with 2 hands holding 2 different large pizzas to get in for the thumbnail. There we go. Hopefully you can see both of them there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and set that one down right there. I'm going to start, I'll set this one on top. I'm kind of cornered. Let's start with the Hawaiian off the bat. and it just peels right off. Cut all the way through, very nice. See, it's got a lot of flop to this, so it's not very solid. Extreme flop to it, so it's like a hand breaded. On the bottom, you can see the crust there. It looks like it's done well. And see, we got the pineapple on there. You can see the little bits of the bacon, all the different toppings. Look how cheesy that looks. All right. So first of all, we'll go ahead and take off one piece of the pepper or the pineapple. Okay, the pizza is piping hot, so the pineapple, it's kind of odd that when you eat pineapple, it's supposed to be cold. So when you put it on a hot pizza, if you just take the pineapple by itself, it's going to taste kind of odd. But paired with the pizza, it gives it a whole new dimension. So let's go ahead and dig in. This is the Hawaiian pineapple pizza. First bite. Okay, one of the meats on there is a little bit chewy. Let's see. Well, that's what it is. It's the wee little chunks of sausage. It's a little bit chewy. It's got a good flavor. I'm not tasting the pineapple though. All the other flavors on it is kind of drowning out the flavor of the pineapple. And also, like I said, because of the heat of a hot pizza, the moisture of the pineapple is helping to give it that moist kind of thing that I mentioned earlier that I was looking for on a hot day. But at the same time, it's being drowned out to where you don't get that typical pineapple taste in your mouth because of the heat coming off of the pizza and all the other ingredients kind of drowning it out. It's not heavy on the sauce. So the flavor that you're getting the most of is those meats on here. Bread is really nice and soft. The crust. And I do like my thin crust and crunchy with minimal flop to it on pizza a lot of times. But I think the soft crust, works better for a pineapple pizza. Pineapple pizza, I don't think would work quite as well on the harder crust and the thinner crust. So it's a good pairing with this type of crust and bread. And yes, I can taste the garlic on this crust. If you look closely, maybe you can see it glistening on there. But it's got a very good flavor to it. And the crust, the garlic is sticking to my fingers. Very good flavor. That's good cheese on there too. The cheese is nice and thick. And of course, you want that thick cheese pairing with the pineapple to give it that creamy taste and the texture that you're looking for on a hot day. There, that bite, that pineapple really kind of gushed into my mouth. So that was a good bite into the juicy pineapple on that one. Now, it wasn't lacking in pineapple. The pineapple was definitely there on the pizza. So it's not a question of going skimpy on it. It's just a question of being paired with all the other ingredients on a hot pizza kind of detracts from the pineapple flavor. So if I was going to get a pineapple pizza in the future, I think I would get one that didn't have all these other ingredients on it. Even though I do love them, it tastes great. These ingredients are amazing, but being paired with the pineapple, I don't think it's a perfect pairing. I think the pineapple is better without those other ingredients on it. And those other ingredients are fine with the pineapple, but if you're wanting that pineapple type flavor and feel, you probably want to get with just the pineapple without all the other meats on it. Maybe get a little bit of ham on it, which this does have. I can taste the ham on it. Here, I'll show you on this one. Take that tip off. Getting sauce on my fingers. Okay, now here, you can see right there is a great big piece of ham. Right there. So it's got the ham on there, and the ham's good, and the other meats on it's good, the bacon and everything. Like I said, the bacon bits, they're processed, so you kind of expect them to be, that's what you get with any pizza sort of thing. And they're a little bit chewy. Not really crunchy, but chewy. So the bacon bits could be a little bit better, but I'm not going to complain because mixed together with the other ingredients on a pizza, it works really well. But like even with the pineapple, the whole pizza does taste good. But if you're specifically wanting that pineapple flavor, it's better to get maybe with just a little bit of the ham with your pineapple and leave off the bacon. And maybe that's it. Just off the bacon and maybe a little bit less the ham. But I like that cheese on there too. Let's go ahead and do our second slice here. Really good flavor. Very good. All right. Now, I do want to try, there's dipping cups. So, let me try to find real quick where I put those. Without spilling my pizzas onto the floor. There they are. Okay, so here's what they look like. They come in this little cup. It says slice sauce. The ideal sauce for your slice. Shake well. Do not microwave. Alright, so we'll open this up. It's got your regular tear off tab. My fingers are, there we go. Fingers a little bit slick. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just taste a little bit off of the lid. Ooh, nice flavor. It's got just a little bit of a kick to it. It's kind of like a bold. It's kind of like that. What did I just have recently? It had like a ranch sauce with a little bit of a kick to it. This reminds me of that. I think it was it Papa John's I went to a couple weeks ago, and they had this. Yeah, I think it was. They had that ranch sauce. It was a new type of ranch. And here you can see it's kind of got that kind of an orangish type of color to it. Mm. Okay. That's enjoyable. It's similar to that, like I said, that one I had a couple weeks ago, and it's not really ranch. It's creamy like a ranch, but it's more of a like a Thousand Island sort of thing. It's got a little bit more of a Thousand Island flavor than a ranch. Mm. This would be a really good pairing with the cheese pizza, or like I said, a regular pepperoni pizza. Now with one of these specialty pizzas like I got today, it almost detracts from it. So they're already bursting with flavor. I'm going to save this for pizzas that don't have a lot of flavor to it. There we go. That crust is just so soft. You listen, you can hear that it's not crunching. Like sometimes you'll get a crust that is so hard that it has a real thick crunch and it's like chewy. You have to bite into it and then just kind of tear it off. This is not like that at all. The crust on this pizza is so soft, it almost melts in your mouth. So that's an excellent pizza right there, and I ate about a quarter of it, and I'm going to save the rest for later. Now I'm moving on to the second pizza, and I got to be careful here so I don't spill onto the floor. And here we go. This is the Philly Cheesesteak Pizza. Hi, dreamers of dreams. Hi, God bless you too. Yeah, if you can't stay around to watch the whole live stream today, check back tomorrow, and we'll have the video uploaded where you can watch the rerun. Look how cheesy that is. Looks really good. So let's go ahead and try it. Mm. Okay. It's not bad. It's very thick with the cheese, so they didn't skimp on it. And they got plenty of the meat on here. I can see the mushrooms. So it's got plenty of the toppings on it. And yes, it does have the garlic seasoning on the crust, like I was hoping. For some reason, it's a little bit dry. I think it's the meats themselves. I think it's the cheesesteak on this. It is a little bit dry for some reason. See what it's like underneath. Looks like it's a little bit doughy on the inside, but it's not. That's just the cheese. Maybe if I had a better camera, you might be able to see. That's actually cheese on the inside. It's good. But I have had better Philly cheesesteak. Once again, the crust is very soft, just like the other one was. You can see it's done well. It's got plenty of that garlic seasoning on the crust. There you can see a mushroom right there. And then all that cheese on there and the meats. So it's got plenty of toppings. But I was expecting it to be really moist. And the mixture of the two cheeses, the American and provolone, it does give it that moisture, which is what you would expect. But somehow, it's less moist than I was expecting. So it's not bad. I have had better. So I'm going to say, on a scale of 1 to 10, the pineapple pizza, the Honolulu Hawaiian pizza, I'm going to give a 6.5, 6.5 out of 10. And the reason for it is I think it was excellent, the way that they've got it built. The ingredients on it are fantastic. But I think the pairing of the pineapple and the other meats is too much for one slice of pizza. I think they should, if I was going to get a pineapple pizza, I wouldn't get all the other meats on it. And if I was getting a pizza with those meats on it, I wouldn't get the pineapple. Now, I wouldn't pass on one of these pizzas the way it is, with the pineapple and the meats, as long as you understand going into it that you're not going to get a lot of that pineapple flavor to it, because the pineapple is really subdued by the others. So if you want just a regular pizza with all those meats on it, the bacon bits and the ham, and I think there's some sausage in there too, and the cheeses, and then just that's what you're primarily wanting, and you don't mind the pineapple on top of it, you might want the pineapple for that occasional burst of that flavor, then definitely go for it. But if you're wanting it to be more predominantly overbearing with the pineapple, I would get it without those meats on it. So it's a good pizza, but I'm only giving it a 6.5, which isn't a bad score, because if I was going to, I think it would be better if you kind of divided up into two separate pizzas, one with those meats and the other one with the pineapple and maybe just the ham. Now with the Philly cheesesteak one, it's a little bit disappointing, because I love Philly cheesesteak, and it's a little bit subpar. It's not as bold and popping in my mouth with the moisture that I was hoping to get from the meats. And I don't know why that is, because it looks like it's covered with the ingredients on it. They didn't skimp on it. All the ingredients look great, but somehow it doesn't have quite the moisture that I was hoping for. And so I don't know why that is. Maybe the moisture, the heat from being so hot today is affecting the pizza itself. I don't know. Or maybe it's me. Maybe it's something with my taste buds today. But anyway, I'm giving this because I love Philly cheesesteak so much, and this is a little bit of a disappointment. I'm going to give the Philly cheesesteak either a 5.5 or a 6. I think I'm going to go with a 5.5 because, like I said, it's not bad. It's not horrible. It actually does taste good, but it doesn't give me that moisture that I was expecting. And like I said, it's got plenty of that cheese on it. The cheese tastes great. The toppings taste great. The two cheese mixture, the Philly meats on it, the steak, it tastes good, but a little bit dry. The mushroom tasted fine. It must just be that dryness of the meat on it that is really detracting on it for me. So basically, the Hawaiian pizza, 6.5 out of 10. The Philly cheesesteak, I'm going to go with a 5.5 out of 10. And this new sliced sauce, the dipping sauce, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7. That's a pretty good sauce. But I would say that if you're going to get this on the pizzas, don't use it on one of their specialty pizzas. It has a lot of flavor and a lot of toppings on it. Save it for one of the pizzas that you get that doesn't have a lot of toppings and it's just kind of bland and just plain ordinary everyday pizza. Like, for example, if you want to get a cheese pizza, but you want to give it a little bit more flavor, get you some of these sliced sauces and try it. If you get just a plain pepperoni pizza and you want something to add just a little bit of a spice to it, and like I said, it's not excessively spicy. It's got the bold flavor for people who like kind of low or medium type of heat with their stuff. You don't like getting the too spicy stuff. Like I said, it reminds me a lot of not ranch, which is what, like I said, that sauce a couple weeks ago, they were calling it like a new ranch sort of thing. It's more of a Thousand Island sort of thing. That's similar to that flavor, and it's got just a slight kick to it, like a low to medium kick. It's definitely not anything that you're going to write home to Mexico about and say, boy, I had some stuff that reminded me of Tijuana. It's not going to do that. But it does have a good flavor to it. It's got a nice, just very subtle kick. And I highly recommend this for your common everyday pizzas like cheese or pepperoni. But on your specialty pizzas, I think I would save the sauce for something else because you want to take advantage of the flavors that you're getting on those specialty pizzas. Anyway, that's my review today. I went ahead and ate about a little less than half of one of the pizzas. I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of it home and have for leftovers. In fact, I'm still a little bit hungry, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's live stream, and I may eat one more slice of the Philly cheesesteak one going home. That way I had 2 slices of each, and I'll finish up this cup of dipping sauce, and we'll save the others for later. I got 6 cups altogether, and we've got 5. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll be here for the rest of the week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We'll have new episodes of the Light Side Music Reactions, where I react to music and and give you guys an opportunity to put in your requests for songs for me to react to. So be sure to comment your favorite songs and artists, and maybe I'll get to your request too. That's every Monday, Wednesday, Friday on this channel. And then we'll be back in the weekend on Sunday afternoon, typically every weekend. But every once in a while, we'll take a break for the Muck Club live stream like you just watched. Anyway, thanks again for watching. If you're interested in getting some merchandise, I've got 3 different hats in stock. You can check out the link in the description that tells you how to get your hands on one of those 3 hats. Or if you want to get all 3, it tells you how you can get all 3 of them together. And they are brand new, never been worn. And it shows you what they look like and gives you a description of them. All the details are there in that link. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great weekend and a great week. Next weekend is the 4th of July, America's 250th anniversary. And that's why I'm wearing the 1776 hat. 1776 to 2026. 250 years. Pretty exciting. So happy 4th of July to everybody next weekend, and we'll see you then. Have a great one. Bye, everybody. God bless.